everyone. My name is Ravi Shankar and this is my wife Virani.
Hello.
This place, PC Patti in Theni, is my wife's native town. Palniyappa Chettiar is my wife's fourth generation grandfather. So one of our ambitions for this house is to get a foothold. That's been her dream for a very long time. Get her own house in her native place, etc. So that was our ambition as a family. So we started scouting around, like a good builder who would understand our requirements and then translate that into the physical house. One of ambitions, or rather one of the things we wanted to do, specifically my wife, was to build a Kerala style house. So that's been her lifelong dream. So when we built our previous houses, for some reason we couldn't do it. But here, for some reason, we wanted to really build a authentic Kerala style house with all architectural flourish and then very thoughtful and creative things in the house. So we came across a couple of builders. One was Aarco Builders. One of our relatives referred to Aarco, right? Especially for us coming from remote location in terms of building this house, it was extremely helpful. We knew what we were in for, what are we really getting into, etc. That was very helpful. So when the presentation was on, we were happy to ask so many questions and maybe make some modifications. Can we do this? What would it mean? Will it elongate the building process, etc.? All those questions were answered very nicely, professionally, and very friendly also. So there in the team, I met Jerry and Hema, who's Jerry's associate, which is these two are part of the architecture team. They focus solely on architecture, design, on all the artistic elements that we have started discussing and that we have eventually come to love. What they have done here is amazing and over and above what our expectations were. And also we met Joe, who's in the build team, the execution team. So they were the ones that were talking about the false ceiling, and building furniture, interior design basically. So that also, it was a pretty exhaustive discussion. It happened, the first time it happened at a very high level, and then we kind of went in depth, exchanging the documentation, ideas. Once we had the initial discussion, we went back to Chennai. So it was pretty easy for us to get into a conference call, video call with the team, Jerry and Hema, Joe and Mr. Anthony, etc. And then talk out our ideas and then come up with the final design, the physical architecture, and then also the design elements, etc.